Good morning. So we're going to be doing a live portrait this morning. This is my first ever one, so pretty excited to see how it goes. And sitting for me, I have my sister Rebecca. I'm going to give myself about 2 to 3 hours, and yeah, let's see how it goes. So this is really just a way of practicing. It's a learning curve for me. This isn't meant to be a good picture. I think what had initially happened before is I was working too quickly. The key thing to remember is how long oil paint takes to dry and how careful and gradual you need to be with building up the tones and colors, especially when it comes to portraits. The tonal differences are so much more subtle. I ended up starting it well. I laid down the mid-tones and the shadows at the beginning. I went straight for the light colors that were shining off the lamp. Because oil takes so long to dry, these colors ended up getting mixed up and created this really diluted gray, which ended up covering most of the face, and so there's no real sense of depth, just making the portrait look quite unresolved and not enough variation going on. And that's something that I do often do. I'm quite impulsive as a painter. I quite like to get all the colors down and just to see where it can go, but you need to be really slow with it. It's all well and good wanting to get down the fun colors that are being created by the light and the contrast, but like anything, you need to take your time with it, and that's something that I'll be trying to do in my next portrait and even other paintings. But I was really glad that I was able to do that. Obviously it wasn't fun. By the end of the actual live session, I wasn't happy with it, but I'm really glad that I've been able to come back to it and just to give myself another hour just to resolve a bit more of the colors and even bring a bit of my style into it, which is an exaggeration of the variations. So you can see with the bits of yellow there and the pink, I'm not allowing myself to be too constrained by how it looks on the photograph. I quite like to exaggerate a few things to emphasize that sense of character. I brought the darks in quite nicely as well. The dark tone around the subject just frames everything quite nicely and keeps your focus centered, and certainly I'll be doing more of these. So again, like the still life that I did and like the outdoor landscape, there is something about painting from life that really forces you to test how you draw and you paint and how you look at things, and I think I gained a lot from this, and I hope you feel encouraged and inspired to do the same in your own work. As I mentioned, build it up slowly. Those fun colors and those moments of inspiration will come, but you've got to be willing to do the really patient side of the painting, which I'm still learning. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like, comment and subscribe, and see you next week.